Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now, in today's video, as the title says, we're gonna talk about why I don't personally like wine. Now, you might be asking, why do I care if you like wine or not? And to be honest with you, that's a really good question. But to be fair, um, hey, this is gonna have a story with it, so why not? And the reason I don't like wine has to be specifically because of the fact that for some reason every time I've drinking wine, wine has been the absolute worst, and I mean the worst, absolute worst thing to drink. And straight up with you, I hate it. It's just it's overall terrible. I don't like it. And to be fair, I bet a lot of other people also have that same opinion that it's terrible. Because again, I've only ever had hangovers on wine. And um I had a particular bad hangover on wine. And this specifically happened when one night I thought it'd be a great idea to drink wine. And I didn't just do, a little bit or maybe a cup or two. No. I did 3.5 cups. And that's 32 ounces each. So I was slammed. Now, backstory. Before this, I don't know what I was thinking. I think originally I was just like, okay, I think I think I told y'all last story I had a breakup, and I think that breakup was still fresh in my mind. So I was getting drunk, and not just drunk, but blackout drunk, every other day. It was just a regular thing at that point for me. But I'm probably planning out because I don't remember exactly. But what I think happened was I think I was just still really depressed about my old breakup. And what I decided to do was I think on this night I just said fuck it. I guess we're gonna keep drinking. We're gonna go crazy, and that's exactly what happened. I drank and I drank and I drank, and well, I'll just tell you. So what happened was, obviously I waited until everyone was asleep, and what I chose to do was I chose to get two, what is it, 32-ounce cups, right? They're pretty big. 32 ounces is pretty big, and what I chose to do is I waited until everyone was asleep. I got my cups before this, and I went downstairs. Now, context. With this, I'd have to go really quick because if I didn't go really quick, I'd get caught. Because a lot of the time they'd be visual, well, not visual, they'd be vigilant. Because prior to this, I've had a few times where I took my parents' alcohol and decided to drink it because fuck it. But prior to this, I hadn't drinking for about 2 years. I didn't drink for 2 years before this. So when this happened on this day, I was like, my tolerance was down. I mean, mind you, I had like other times where I drank, but things happen. But after I got my cups, I went upstairs. Now, I don't exactly remember what I did, but I'm pretty sure this night I was alone. So what I did was I slammed, and I mean I slammed that wine down the back of my throat like my life depended on it. I went whoop-pow. And honestly, it wasn't that bad until it started to kick in and I chose to drink the second one. Now, after I drank the second one, because I actually kind of started to like gag, because I actually don't like alcohol that much. This was just more like a time of desperation, and through this time of desperation, I did something I hate, which is drink. Granted, I still have more stories after this, which I'm fucking stupid for, but things happen, and worse comes to worst. But anyways, I start drinking the second cup, and as I said, I'm gagging the entire way through. I'm taking large chugs and going and dry heaving. But I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it together. And I eventually finish this cup. And at that point, I'm wasted. I'm gone. I literally, this is more like a fuzzy memory when it comes to this, because after this, all I remember doing Well, for the most part, what I remember doing is going down and getting another cup. Now after this, I was feeling good, but granted, bad things were to come. I but I start sipping this third cup, and at this point, I'm gone. I don't taste anything. I'm numb to the bone. My body is like gelatin, and my mind is gone. And one thing I've noticed when I have drank is normally once I drink too much, I feel good, but after an hour or so, I get this wavy drowsiness. And that's what started to happen. And I really wasn't thinking of it at the time, but this wavy drowsiness just came over me. And I'm just like, oh, that's not good. Because as I'm starting to, finish, well, not finish, but get halfway through this third cup, I'm starting to feel a little weird, as in, I need to throw up weird. So after I finish this third cup, it gets worse. Surprise, surprise, it gets worse. So after this, I, run to the bathroom and I start hacking. I start throwing up, and I threw up quite a bit. I threw up quite a bit. I threw up over 15 times throughout it, okay? Because I was throwing up for at least an hour. I threw up at least 3 or 4 times. I came back to my room and I was still trying to have a good time. But let me be quite honest with you. That wasn't gonna happen. Wasn't gonna happen in the goddamn slightest. Why wasn't it gonna happen? Because guess what happened? I threw up 4 more times again. And after throwing up 4 more times, I had to realize I threw up 8 more times. Well, 8 times altogether. And after this, I threw up 2 more times. And after that, I had this vertigo like I never had in my entire fucking life. I was like, everything was spinning. Holy shit. This is the main reason why I stopped drinking as heavily. Well, at least with wine. For some reason, I'm drinking whiskey. Fine. Hard seltzer? In the middle. In the middle. If I teeter it too much, I'll be done for. But after I'm having this vertigo, I'm trying to sleep. I'm trying to go to bed. But that shit isn't working. I'm trying to close my eyes. I still feel like shit. I'm trying to take all my, maybe I'm too hot. Maybe it's the heat. I take my clothes off. I'm still dying. I take my pillow, I plop it on the floor, and I try to sleep. But the vertigo is just kicking my fucking ass. I'm getting a fucking right hook, left fucking, combo, and all that shit. So, once I eventually fall asleep, I wake up to the worst hangover of my entire life. And this is a story on why I absolutely fucking despise wine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'm back. Hell yeah.